that tells you to get something checked out? Well, now, with Babylon by TELUS Health, you can see it.
Oh, fucking stop, bro. I fucking tell it again.
The one viewer had to hear that.
Yeah, and that's the response.
Hold on.
So where were we?
We're adjusting the camera.
Is that any better? That's just you. We're on the other side.
Camera won't stay still.
Well, you gotta fucking.
There we go. That's better. We got both screen time.
What the fuck is this? What'd you do?
I don't know. I moved it.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
On to the
So-
off-season.
Okay, so you guys haven't been exactly informed of why I've been so quiet, so to speak.
Technically, they have.
Did I really talk about it?
You said, well, the reason I'm not feeling too well is because of,
Oh, I did mention that. Yes, thank you for reminding me. But
tell it again if you want some there.
go for my pity points. Yeah, so that's. I didn't do too bad on the stream yesterday. Actually, I might have been a little quiet, but
Fine.
you had the paper in the background. Perfect.
Yeah,
Do we have a pick that we could worry about?
We can trade it.
Yeah, let's fucking do the
Yeah.
dramatic reveal.
Ooh.
Just cause.
Yeah.
Probably not gonna matter, but
I'm gonna have to sort of disagree with you on that one there.
I don't know. Detroit picks 15th, Vancouver picks 14th, Toronto picks 13th, New Jersey picks 12th.
We made the playoffs.
Yeah, maybe we had an additional pick we didn't know about. 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
I didn't think we had a pick, but wasn't sure. Yeah, it's fun to do the dramatic reveals, but...
You could pull up the spreadsheet
Hold on. Yes, good idea.
so we don't forget.
Real quick, just a quick check here at the spreadsheet. What did we call it? Twitch Anaheim? There we go. Get rid of that. Minimum that and get rid of that. Okay, perfect. So we're going to be picking around. We made the conference final, so we'll be picking 28th or 29th. Probably 28th, because the other series, I think, lasted longer, but I don't know. We'll see. We don't necessarily have to trade anything to make it under cap either. We actually went in with a pretty, inexpensive roster, so all things considered, we're going to be spending this offseason, especially after we made the playoffs. I thought third year we were going to be on the outside, but after that promising run, I'm inclined to spend, and I honestly think we could do better. So we're picking 28th.
Okay.
Could try and trade up, but that may not work. There's Pavel Tayutin, Brad Lambert. That guy was good on our Carolina franchise. Don't think we'll get second pick, but you never know. Shane Wright's pretty good. Latinen, Savoy, Gocher. Look at the pick that we'll be most likely getting around the 28 mark. So,
There's a gem.
was there?
Go down.
Down?
Yeah, down.
Where can you tell this gem?
Maybe it was fake news. Never mind.
I was gonna say it like I didn't see anything. There isn't a lot of fantastic prospects that we've seen. The scouts are still left with stuff to be desired. So I doubt we're gonna get the first pick, so let's look at what we need for now. Down the middle, centers are actually pretty good. We picked a pretty solid center of the future, Zachary Leheroux. He was pretty good. And then we have a relatively deep center core regardless, so we don't necessarily need centers. And if we do, we'll go pick one up in free agency if we do. I do plan to trade Adam Henrique and kind of pave the way for our prospects, because he's kind of just a ridiculous amount of money. And we could probably recoup a pick for him. The left side's looking pretty good, especially with Lafreniere. He didn't have the greatest season, but the playoffs, he was our leading scorer, so can't ask for much more than that. And then Sonny Milano, Comtois, and Jones makes a solid rest of the core. Right wing could use some work.
Couple.
Could use a top right wing, so maybe drafting a right wing would work. And then we re-signed our players to extensions, so we should be set on defense. Defense is one of our stronger suits by the looks of it. And in net, obviously, we have John Gibson, who actually got better, so that's good. And then Georgiev is our hailed backup. And Jean-Luc Picard.
Oh boy.
Another, that's the Johnny Superman reference for those of you that aren't keeping up. So, it'd be better suited to pick a right wing in this draft. I don't know how likely we can trade up for a draft pick of that caliber. We could try and pick Baines at number 7. Or Spooner, who's 100% a top 6 forward.
Spooner's probably the best bet.
Would be, in terms of value. We could probably trade Henrique straight up for the pick. But maybe if we turned our first round pick in and Henrique, we might be able to get that 7th. And Nashville's looking to trade it, so that's a perfect storm of circumstances. Do they want our pick? Well, they want Henrique, so that's a good start. Nashville will be over the league max. Okay, we'll just take a bum contract over our way. Any, like, pleb contracts? Philip Forsberg, Kyle Turris. Okay, thanks. I hate it when they do that. As I was saying, trading Henrique, and then we were going to take, I think it was Ryan Ellis. We could probably use to make work. Might not matter though, because like they'll have him on salary for next year. Unless we took Philip Forsberg's contract, but Matthias Ekholm, Smith, Sissons. We could take like a Rocco Grimaldi and Smith there. And then we'll add our first round pick, and they should accept that. This should go through. Nice. So we got expiring deals on fringe players, and we managed to trade up to the number 7th pick. Pretty shrewd deal. Lambert, yeah, he's pretty good. I wanted to take like best player available type mindset, but I want to focus on Tucker. Okay. I'm pretty sure they left they left Shane Wright on the board, so that was an easy pick.
Jesus.
Sick. Okay, we got a hell of a steal. We can just sign a right wing in free agency at that point then. I didn't realize that they left Shane Wright on the board, because I was just hoping that Baines wasn't taken, but then I didn't realize that Shane Wright was still on the board, so we got a pretty hell of a steal at center. Might be able to make some moves with that if necessary. Okay. You could take a top 4 defenseman low. He could be something. Or you could take this top 9. Jared Knight's medium elite grinder. Scouts recommend him. Is there any like gems? Or any like potential steals that we can make around this area? Goalies typically at this point would be good, but I'm not seeing one.
Wow.
Afraid not. Goalies might not be the most popular sexy pick of the draft this year. Maybe just take based off intuition and what we need. Take based off need. We could take Nichols, who's a certified top 9 winger. There'll be something at least. Yeah, it's not bad. Top 9, 59 overall. Or 57, sorry. And we get another pick. Yeah, these guys wouldn't have been fantastic anyway, so.
Hederston.
Yeah, it's defenseman, but you can never have too many of a good thing. Especially if his overall's high. Were there any players that we like, oh come on, missed on kind of things? Okay. I'd be so mad if like, I don't think he'll be in this game, but imagine if like Erzberg was taken. Okay, that's not bad. Top 4 low 61. I doubt he exists in this game. Okay, Mendez would be the elite low. That would make the most sense. There's Cunningham, but he's a fringe starter low, and he's like guaranteed as a fringe starter low. So why would... Oh! Okay, I'm taking Zibanejad. He's top 4 medium. Oh, he's only 48 overall. Trade bait, at least. Yeah, I'm taking the wise route and actually trying to build a pipeline and not bust. Gold Omen, wonder if the connotation works there.
Seems like the Yankees the best one. The top.
The top Yankee? Yeah, top 6 medium. Oh, I didn't even see him. He's a center, but he'll work. Oh, we have back-to-back picks.
This wouldn't matter. Bust. Draft a bust?
The what? The bust?
Yeah. Don't do it.
No, it wouldn't be wise. There are a couple of busts, actually. This is where I'll probably start looking towards potential.
Not really helpful, is it?
There's the low elite around this portion of the draft. Yeah, that's not bad. Top 9, low 64. You can make the roster. As like a 4th liner, maybe. Because I'm assuming by years like 6 and 7, we're going to be looking for cheap options for the depth. We're already pretty, like, we're not tight to the cap. We're not anywhere near tight to the cap, though. So, like, we're in a pretty good situation right now where we can actually spend on our free agents. But that may not always be the case. There will come a time where we'll have to let go of some contracts, or like if we look at our current cap situation as of right now, we currently have $28 million and we don't really have to re-sign anybody. So, and we managed to, like, besides Raquel, we managed to pretty much make everyone else take a discount. Okay, Larson took a little more, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Most of these players took a discount to stick around. So, and we're also about to get some cheap depth. So we can afford to sign a big name free agent if we want to. Ideally, going for the top right wing prize would be wise because as of right now, we don't have a number 1 right wing. So, and I really don't want to take any, like, oh wow, low elite sniper. More trade pieces if necessary. We're not having a pretty bad draft, actually, especially with Shane Wright as an absolute steal in the first round. I can't believe they let him fall so low.
Hey, Will,
Me.
I'll do some research.
I don't really care. I'm not in science. I'm in business.
I don't need to be closed-minded to everything, though.
The tunnel vision?
Oh, I'm just...
Well, I care about science for sure, but it's not like my,
Well, it's not discussion.
no.
Oh, shit.
But I'm smart enough to know basic science.
Reverse.
It's just annoying that, like, in high school, they taught you about the mitochondria and stuff like that, but they wouldn't teach you how to do your taxes, they wouldn't teach you how to do any of that shit.
I agree. They should have that stuff.
Life planning courses. Okay. I was just looking at sports. There's nothing exciting going on.
Especially the MLB's on the verge.
Yeah, MLB's on the verge of shutting down.
And I'd be bored again.
Well, there's hockey, and hockey's been really good because they haven't been getting into trouble. They've been staying in the bubbles they're supposed to. And that was the most annoying part of it all, is that no one's staying pretty decent.
Better than the other picks.
Some of the other picks we made, yeah. Still a pretty good draft overall, though.
The later picks.
The later picks, not so much. But the early part of the draft went pretty well. Especially because we got yet another steal. We got Shane Wright, who could potentially flank the Frenier. Or the other way around. Wright playing on the Frenier's line, so to speak. That's not bad. They're all like, they could make the team in the right circumstances. Alright, so we have to re-up the scouts.
That's another rant for a podcast. Things you should have been taught in high school.
I'm pretty sure that already has been. Oh my god, there's so
Not
many.
on our podcast. Or a podcast that we would do.
Not that you've seen.
I don't care if I... It's just an idea we could use.
Oh yeah. No, I agree. It's a bit of a joke.
Taxes, personal finance, the money part of it.
They think that that should all be covered in like basic math, but the problem is they actually don't.
You just cut out half the social studies courses, you're good. Replace my personal finance.
Or add it as a course that you need to take.
Yeah.
Sam Steele never re-up with us? I thought he did, but we have 42 million, so it's not like we can't re-sign him. There we go. He wants his long-term deal now. We'll give him that.
4.59.
We'll give him a 4.75 deal. He's been a pretty integral part of our team. Usually is. He's always your solid number 2 line player. He'll, he's not going to be your number 1 guy, but you know what? If you want him to flank that second line, you damn well know you're getting something out of him. I think that was all. And then, yeah, Craig Smith and the other guy we picked up, like Grimaldi, they probably want to go.
Yeah.
Alright. Let him go. Let him go. We can sign 2-way contracts at free agency. Joel Armia. He actually did come up clutch a couple times for us. When we needed goal, Armia actually did come up clutch a couple times. He'll be a fringe player. He might make the team. He might not. There's no guarantee. Clutterbuck. Get out of here. Egazino. Get out of here. Or no, not get out of here. Come back, I mean. You know what I mean. Whoever you are, just get out. Joe and Sue, sure.
Still looking for the practical application of Pythagorean theorem, like.
Literally, I haven't had to use that once yet.
I really need to look up why. Is it complete bullshit?
Why is there just such a logjam in net? There's Picard and then Bednar, then Dostal. Both guys don't need to be here, and then we still have that elite goalie who we need to sign.
Just throw it over there.
You and JJ. Oh. What is that here? What's this?
Xbox?
Is that the newest one or what?
No, I've had this for about 5 years now. 5-6 years. Long time.
Xbox One or what?
Yeah, Xbox One.
Really, eh?
I'm waiting for the Series X to come out, then I'm probably going to upgrade.
Easy.
Yeah, I don't.
Alright, so we re-signed everyone we need to. Except for those 2, but that doesn't matter. Can we actually, like, re-up the contracts? No, you can't. Okay. Figures.
Yeah.
Moving along. All the scouts just accepting. We still have like $30-odd million in the salary cap as well. Pretty sure. 37 million. No big free agents. Well, actually, not true. There's John Klingberg, who would actually sort of shore up that defense. Same with Mika Zibanejad. So we could make a splash. A couple of them, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And they're right in the prime. They'd work with us. Charlie McAvoy's not quite there.
Let's see about everything else first.
Yeah. We have more than enough money. That's not the issue, but we do want to make sure that everything else is covered first. It's first extensions. Lafreniere wants back, obviously. This guy's around for a little bit. Ilya Mikheyev, you're our only right wing as of right now. That was our problem. We didn't need to sign more centers. Because like if you look at the center core, it's insane.
Yeah.
We don't need more centers. Might actually have to trade 1 or 2 for a winger.
Scouts. We don't need new coaches.
No, coaching is fine. Scouts. If the scout core is actually good. That was our problem when we did our own franchise mode on the side. There was no good scouts that we could actually dig in on. All of them were trash. And it's looking to be the same again. All of them are like, well, okay, United States. We'll upgrade the United States scouts. At least get something. And I'll check on the OHL before we... Guess America is going to be getting an influx of scouts.
America.
Unless our American scouts are better, then we're going to have to just say, oh, we don't have room. By the looks of it, that's not the case. Yeah, all of our American scouts are trash. We'll let them go and then let the new American scouts come in. This is the one part of the franchise mode that like I don't give a crap whether we're loyal or not. It's scouts. we want to be able to have the best drafting we can, whatever it takes. So, Phil Kessel to a 1-year deal. If we wanted to push for it next year, we could. I don't know if it'd make entirely a huge amount of sense, but we do need right wings, and badly.
Castle cares.
We'll give him the 1-year deal just because he could mesh on the top line. And then John Klingberg, we do need a defenseman for our roster. Boy.
Were there any prospects?
I'll go back to that in a sec and check. Down the middle, we will need to make a trade of some sort, I think, because, like, it's nice. This is a nice luxury to have, a nice amount of prospects, but
When the time comes.
when the time comes, well, actually, we did offer these guys pretty fair and cheap extensions, so the only player who would be on the outside looking in on this entire thing would be, like, maybe Heinen.
Yeah, that's a little hefty.
It's not that he's bad, it's just we have so many centers we don't need anymore. And Wright could get better, Terry could get better. These guys are still good, especially, and you know, and if we bring in a number 1 center, that could be even better. So we have money to put money down on, you know, Zibanejad, so give Zibanejad a contract. It's not likely Rust will. I think these were the contracts I actually offered them at. So, 31.15 gives them a little bit here and there. That should be enough to sign them all. Oh, right, prospects. Fuck. Just about forgot again. Should be competitive this season.
We don't have much contract room, though.
No.
Unless you want to dump out some AHLers.
Yeah, we did offer 12 contracts. That might include scouts, though.
No,
I think that includes scouts.
that includes renewals.
Oh, right. So we're going to have to dump some AHLers.
That's fine.
Some of our players are going to end up having to be pushed down anyway. If they all sign, we'll look at the team again, and then we'll make a decision. We still haven't traded Heinen yet, so there's no prospects to give either, by the way. So, and also if we trade what's-his-face, Heinen, we'll relieve some cap room, so cap won't be an issue anyway.
You might get a third.
We'll have to probably trade another piece. Who might not make it? Because we have a lot of centers who might not make it. Might make a trade after signings are finalized. We'll make trades. We just want to make sure we have the defensemen. Don't just ship everyone off and then realize we didn't prepare for if they rejected. Only thing I'm gonna do is like get rid of the scrubs. Problem is we actually don't have a whole lot of bums on this roster.
What a shame.
Maybe a net. Maybe I signed a lot of contracts in the net. Okay, Pickard can go.
Poor guy.
Pickard